How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Sins / bringing you a very, very exciting new video here. I am actually commentating the finals of the TGR Restricted League. I am so hyped for this. This is between the Vancouver Hatennas and the Eevee Eviolites. I'm going to throw both of their teams up here so you can take a look at them along with me. I played on one side of the bracket against the Vancouver Hatennas, which we are going to be able to see their side of the match here. Huge shout out to BreadPudding Official for being able to record his side of the battle so that we could all watch it together. And thank you for sending it over to me so I get a chance to commentate. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, this is going to be a super exciting game. So I played against the Vancouver Hatennas, so I know their team pretty well. And it is terrifying. It is so freaking good. If you haven't watched my last video where I played against them, spoilers, I lost. Like, I don't know, if you're watching this before that one, like, you should know. And their team was really good. Okay, so now we get to see the matchup. So, okay, first thoughts. Kyogre Xerneas. Okay, so of course they brought the restricteds, right? Like, we're the finals. Nobody's playing around here, you know? Torracat, okay. So we have some Intimidate. And there are some physical attackers. There's only Gyarados, actually, that's really affected on the Eevee Eviolite side. The Ditto is pretty cool, so we could... Is that a weakness policy Trevenant? Oh my god, this is so exciting. I really hope that pops up. Okay, I'm not particularly excited about the Gyarados. I don't see that mon being particularly powerful in what we're looking at here. Although, maybe with the redirection of Volcarona, if it's that kind of Volcarona set, like, maybe it could be good. Like, it Dragon Dances and then gets some damage off. But I gotta admit, I'm a little skeptical about it. Now, I personally, if I was the Eevee Eviolites, would look to lead Persian here, because that's going to be the faster fake out, and I think that's going to be important. Oh, wait, did we see they didn't bring Raichu or the Trevenant? Oh, I was really hoping to see that Trevenant. That would have been so cool. Yeah, that weakness policy. I don't even know how well that would have worked. I've never seen weakness policy Trevenant. And remember, this is no Dynamax either. So, yeah, so there's no Dynamax Trevenant to go crazy in this matchup. Okay, so we have Persian. Okay, so we got both restricteds out on the field at the beginning here. Fake out makes so much sense from the Alolan Persian here. I would probably hit the Torracat and potentially, like, Geomancy right here. I think you could totally do that. So, okay, and they're going to try to fake out here, right? And, I mean, why not Water Spout, right? Like, that makes so much sense here. I wonder how well Xerneas could take a Water Spout. Okay, so they're going to trade fake out. Okay, no, that's not a big deal. In the grand scheme of things. So, okay, now what do they do? Like, Parting Shot? Oh, Roar. Oh, Roar is good tech for the Xerneas. Okay, yeah, so you don't want to get hit by the, but that would have been a reason for the Persian to potentially fake out the Torracat and go for a Geomancy, right? I wonder how this is going to go. So, ooh, Xerneas protects. That's a good scouting right there. Although I think it might have been worthwhile to scout on the first turn. Sunny Day! Oh, that's such good tech. That's such good tech. This Water Spout is going to do so much less damage now. So what do we have happening now? Oh, man, I wish I had a way to look at the teams before all this. What? Okay, that was Water Spout in Sun against a... That goes through Protect. Oh my god, I did not know that. And y'all saw that damage, right? That was Water Spout in Sun against Persian. And look at how much HP that version has. That is insane. That should not happen. Kyogre, busted mon. That was nuts. Okay, we go for fake out here. Now, what are we doing now? Snarl? Okay, Snarl makes some sense, right? So we want to drop that Kyogre's attack here. And Torracat is, I think, is often more special attacker than physical here. But I mean, Water Spout is still going to do so much damage. I mean, okay, that was a little anticlimactic. That was not that much damage. that Gothitelle is a lot bulkier than the Persian is. And that makes sense, right? Persian's a pretty physically defensive-oriented Pokemon. They did bring Gyarados. Wow, I did not think they were going to bring Gyarados. And here it is. Okay, So what do they go for now? So I'm assuming this is Shadow Tag Gothitelle. And, I mean, yeah, cycling that Intimidate sounds pretty nice. Origin Pulse makes some sense. Although, I mean, you're at such a high HP number that Water Spout makes some sense too. Although this is in Sun, right? And it's still doing a good amount of damage. Although not as much to the Gothitelle. So we might be okay here. If we're thinking from like the Gothitelle Gyarados, I wonder if you could set up a Dragon Dance. But like the Parting Shot, and you know he has Roar too. So, oh, wait, that's weird. Why would you Heal Pulse? Wait, why are you faster too? Is Heal Pulse high priority? Okay, I think I just learned something new, everybody. I did not know that Heal Pulse high priority. Okay, that is Trace. So you could copy. I wonder which ability you get right here. Do you get Shadow Tag or do you get Intimidate? Both are good, to be honest. Okay, yeah, you get the Intimidate. That makes sense. So dropping, oh wow, that Intimidate cycling. That's gonna be pretty sweet. Okay, so power, no, it goes for Waterfall. I was wondering if it had Power Whip to maybe hit the Kyogre. And this Kyogre is getting 3 Water Spouts. This is dangerous, man. Because that Pokemon hits so hard. And yeah, that's a crit. That's insane. What do we have here? Leftovers? Gardevoir. Okay. Yeah, and the Waterfall really didn't do very much damage here. Shadow Sneak. Oh, that's some cool tech. And we do have Encore, so we can kind of Encore people into Trick Room here. I'm assuming that is to reverse Trick Room, but I'm really not 100% sure there. So we'll see what they go for. They swap out Gothitelle. Okay, Xerneas coming back in. Now Xerneas is still going to take this. I mean, it's a -1 Kyogre though, right? Like, in Sun, that really shouldn't do that much damage. Okay, and we do have the Power Whip here. Okay. Yeah, that's really unfortunate that misses. That is like... Actually, that Water Spout did not do as much damage as I thought it could. It really did a lot less damage than I thought it might. Okay, so I thought that the Vancouver Hatennas here were setting up Trick Room to potentially reverse a Trick Room that was being set, but it kind of looks like their plan was to set it themselves. So now I think I would probably look to get in a Escavalier here if we could, right? Like, we're in Trick Room. This is like Escavalier's place to play, you know? Okay, Torracat makes a lot of sense though, right? Because we can get that Intimidate. We don't want Xerneas to set up on us because that would just make it pretty hard to deal with. And so if we can get a Roar off on the Xerneas, then that's looking pretty solid. As well as Intimidate on Gyarados, so I like that play a lot. Really like that play, actually. I probably would have gone Escavalier, but I really like the Xerneas, or the Torracat play here. Okay, that's nice damage. That's really nice damage on that Gyarados. And we get to soak that Power Whip up, right? That takes 0 damage for Torracat. And actually, Escavalier would have been nice to take that too. Ooh, okay, so we do get the Geomancy. Now, it's good to set that up while the Torracat isn't on the field. So I kind of like that play, but we are in Trick Room, right? And that's, yeah, that's going to be hard to deal with, right? Because we're going to be a little bit slower. I wonder how many turns of Trick Room are left. It's still pretty early on, right? I want to say there's like 2 turns of Trick Room left. I wonder if the Vancouver Hatennas will show us. Do they check it? Nope. They're like, we got this. I'm just gonna deal damage. Yeah, and there's the Roar, right? Now Roar has negative priority, so even though Torracat is slower here, yeah, even though Torracat's slower, it's still gonna get that Roar off on Xerneas. So it's got to do its best to try to KO this Pokemon if it can. I honestly probably would have doubled up on the Torracat, right, to try to get that damage. So we could stop this Roar from coming off, because you gotta know it's coming, right? You just gotta know. So does it do enough here? Yeah, Torracat's bulky enough with that Eviolite, and now Roar, so now he doesn't have the Geomancy anymore. Now, I don't think he would have been able to double up, because I think the Gyarados would have died to the Moonblast before it got an attack. But it is really, really unfortunate not to have been able to get that Geomancy off and get that and stay in, right, with that huge bonus. Basically like a double Quiver Dance for free, like kind of crazy. Okay, and we've seen Psyshock from Xerneas here. Now, they are down to their last 2 months. I think Bread has been playing this match really well, right? He's got all of his Pokemon left here, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. I don't think there's a way for the Eevee Eviolites to hit this Escavalier for really good damage at all, to be honest. So it looks like Escavalier could potentially kind of run away with this. Gyarados protects. Okay, okay. I imagine this could be a protect. Oh no, Xerneas didn't protect. Xerneas goes for the Geomancy. Okay, so they're gonna get it next turn. Now they've gotten the oh, this is interesting, right? You know it can't protect, right? Don't you just double it up? Yeah, you know it can't protect. I wonder if Xerneas can survive this hit. Because, like, Escavalier has some really good damage, and wow, there it is, yeah. There it is. That Geomancy is a risky play, but it might have been his only out? I'm not sure. But this Trick Room, wow, what a play. And to win this first match 4-0, whoa. That was nuts. That was really well played by the Vancouver Hatennas. Okay, I wonder what kind of adjustments the Eevee Eviolites will make in this next game. Because you gotta know he's gonna do something different, right? That Roar Tech on the Torracat was pretty important. Oh, did you see that? Did y'all notice that he switched over the champion music? Oh yeah, he's feeling himself. You know what I mean? Like, he knows he's gonna win this. Look at him. He's like, oh yeah, I got this. Okay, so what do we do here? I feel like... I don't know. I feel like you gotta go with Volcarona, right? But I think you have to go with a start that can deal with the Kyogre well. And that's not easy. You know what I mean? Maybe like a Gyarados plus a Alolan Persian lead. I could see that being a potential option. Oh, are we going with the Trevenant weakness policy strat? Okay, that would be kind of sweet. Oh, no, click it. We want to see it. Come on, the people want to see the Trevenant. Yes, there we go. He might have heard me, I don't know. I'm going back in time to let him know he should pick it. Bread, we talked about this. You're supposed to bring the Trevenant. The people want to see it. I want to see it. Okay, I mean, those options are good too. Yes, click, yes. Click, yes. Brad, we need to talk about this. You can't just bring weakness policy Trevenant like this. Send me the video and then not bring it. You know what I mean? Like, this is important. Okay, same four. Okay, I respect it, right? You won 4-0, right? Why do you need to switch it up? But the people wanted to see the weakness policy Trevenant. Okay, so let's see what he goes with here. What kind of adjustments are the Eevee Eviolites going to bring? Because their team is really, like, it was shut down by that Torracat. That Torracat was a problem, right? Like, having the fake out and having, they keep the same lead. Okay, wow. I mean, you got to expect that they're going to do something different now, right? You can't just run that same lead back and expect it to work, you know what I mean? You've got to make changes. So what are the changes they make? Like, my thought process was fake out the Torracat so you could set up your Geomancy, but then you're going to take this, yeah, I mean, you're going to take this huge Water Spout attack, so maybe you can't do that. Did they go for the Roar immediately? Interesting. I mean, I could see it potentially being an option. So they go for the Roar immediately, so... Yeah, they had Geomancy immediately. Okay, now this is Water Spout at full HP in Rain, and we are going to be at +2 on our Xerneas. Okay, straight up, Alolan Persian is dead. There's no way it lives this hit. We saw how much damage it took when it was in Sun. So, like, Persian is gone. How much does Water Spout deal, though? That's about half. That isn't... Persian lived? Wow. Okay, I did not expect that to happen. Okay, now, if I was Bread, I would notice that, like, the Torracat went last, right? The Torracat should not have gone last. So, I think he's got to know that Torracat's about to use a Roar on him. And it's really hard. Yeah, that's such a tough call to make. Because you can't just let the, like, Kyogre sit there, you know? Like, you can't, because it's such a threat. I think going for the Geomancy this early may have been, honestly, I think it could have been a mistake, you know? Yeah, so we see the Ditto this time. Okay, what does it turn into? The Torracat? Yeah, it turns into Torracat. So he's got Fake Out Pressure, which I guess is kind of nice. But these are both 2 mons that get these are 2 mons that get destroyed by Water Spout. I almost wonder if like a Fake Out on the Kyogre and like a Moonblast just straight up, like not even trying to go for the Geomancy yet, to get that Kyogre chip so that Water Spout wasn't doing so much damage. I wonder if that could have been a good option. Yeah, this is just to pick up the KO on the Alolan Persian, and it's just going to be a little bit of chip damage against this Torracat, really not going to be a whole lot. Yeah, and I like the switch there. Fur Coat isn't going to do a whole lot, but having the switch there just means that like you just take very little damage on your Gardevoir. This is a fairly passive... hold up, there are 3 cats right here. We need to point that out. I don't know if y'all noticed that. But yeah, we got 3 cats on the field. Okay, well now there's 2. But hold up, there were like 3 cats and like, could we say Gardevoir was like a pseudo cat? It has Fur Coat. You know what I mean? Like a traced Fur Coat. So I think we have, well, I'm gonna count 3.5 cats on the field. I say that's a win. If I was talking about girlfriend right now, she would say that's a win too, right? 3.5 cats, she loves cats. Absolutely loves cats. So, okay, and we do have the Volcarona this time. So, the rest of the team is not looking particularly strong against Kyogre. And yeah, I don't know. This is looking a little tough. I liked the Alolan Persian Xerneas League, but this is looking difficult. I'm not really sure how they're going to come back into this. Like the setup on Xerneas was a little tough, and they are looking behind. Getting the Trick Room up is going to be pretty big here. I think we... Oh, wow, they Quiver Dance. Wow, so this is just setup galore. I think I saw that we went for a parting shot. We did. Okay. I'm assuming that gets us in Escavalier for free, right? Ooh, Fire type. Maybe we just go Kyogre, right? Maybe we go Kyogre? Yeah. And we Water Spout? We know we're slower than both these Pokemon. Yeah, and you know, yeah, you have a free Trick Room coming up tier 2. Okay, I got to admit, Vancouver Hatennas are playing this match pretty well. And we get to see all the stuff that they're doing, but I have been impressed. They've been making some really good plays here. So let's see what they go for. Yeah, I mean, just straight up Moonblast, right? Like, you don't need to do a whole lot. Water Spout? Water Spout, and we are still in rain. No protects either. This has got to be like a 2-hit KO, or a KO on both mons, right? Yeah, wow. Wow. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, okay. I wonder how much that crit mattered. I would honestly assume it did not. Like, Volcarona has a lot of good special defense, but it's also a fire type, and we're in the rain. You know what I mean? So Kyogre is really strong. It is difficult. I gotta admit, like, letting this Kyogre sit at full HP right here, like, my man has only clicked Water Spout, you know? And wait, is this gonna set up rain? I think this sets up rain. So now we got Kyogre versus Kyogre. May the best Kyogre win. I mean, can you deal with your own Kyogre? This is the last mon, you know? Like, okay, three turns of Trick Room. Okay, so that's some good damage. We respect that. And I guess, yeah, you just Water Spout? Yeah. Okay, so I will say, like, Kyogre, one thing to know about Ditto is that it, as much as it copies all the stats, it doesn't copy the HP stat. So this Ditto, the Ditto Kyogre, is a lot squishier, right? It's taking, ooh, that animation is so nice. Yeah, I like that play too, because he knows that, like, yeah, he's got to know that he has to, I wonder if it's Scarf. Yeah, I wonder if he knows that it was Scarf. Yeah, you just water pull. Oh, I mean, you might as well Water Spout, right? Yeah. And it looks like we have, is that 2 4-0 victories? That is impressive. I got to admit, like watching this match from the Vancouver Hatennas side, like they played that well. Like that Torracat was able to disrupt so much. Kyogre output so much damage, and yeah, wow, what a set of games. So huge congratulations out to the Vancouver Hatennas. That was a match. They played that so well. I'm so impressed by how they went through that match. They just said they made switches at the right time. They needed to make switches. They had the tech that they needed to against Xerneas, right? Like having that those roars to get out that Geomancy was absolutely clutch. Because there was a chance, right, that maybe Xerneas could have output so much damage, but the clutch protect on this and game 2 on turn 2 into the roar meant that he took zero damage on Kyogre seemingly throughout both of those matches. So that was really well played. Anyway, huge congratulations and a shout out to the BreadPudding official coach of the Vancouver Hatennas. Thank you for sending me the footage here. This was really exciting and a lot of fun to watch. If you'd like to see some more content like this, I can definitely get in touch with different creators that are or players that are interested in me commentating their matches, and give some love to BreadPudding official in the comments for winning the TGR Restricted League Season 3, and their team was so good. I've been so impressed. If you'd like to head over to our Discord, I will have that link in the chat so you can check out that. We do have Season 4. We've just started getting ready and set up for that one. Season 4 is going to be super, super cool. We've always run 2 leagues. We've always had our Restricted League and a kind of like an off season, not really off season, but like off meta. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. An off meta league. So next season we will have our Restricted League, and we're actually allowing mythical Pokemon too. So ones like Marshadow and Magearna are also going to be in here alongside mons like Kyogre and Zacian. That's going to be pretty exciting. And the other league are so that's Mythical Mayhem. The other league is Jousting Juniors, and that is a not fully evolved league. No Pokemon like Kangaskhan, or no Pokemon like Garchomp or other Pokemon like that. All not fully evolved Pokemon are going to be in that league, and that's going to be very exciting. If you're interested, you know what? I can put in a link to the app in the description as well. So if you're interested in that, and definitely hop on over to the server if that's something that you think you would enjoy. And I hope to see you there. Oh man, I'm so excited. If you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it is VGC or Singles Draft League, this is the place to be. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.